Welcome back. You're watching KTN News Center. Many thanks for staying with us. That was just an update of the traffic at Kenyatta Avenue. But away from that, the Joint Parliamentary Committee probing illicit sugar in the country is set to tour various regions beginning today as it conducts field inspections at sugar depots in Mombasa, Nakuru and Webuye. We now join our Western Region reporter Willie Lusige to give us an update on what's to expect in Webuye, which is one of the places the members of Parliament will tour today. Willie, good morning. How are you? What should we expect?
Good morning, Ashley. I'm doing good also. What we're expecting here in Western Region, that a section of the Joint Parliamentary Committee will be visiting pan paper industry here in Garissa Town. Remember, this is one of the industries that a few weeks ago, a consignment of sugar, about 59,000 bags were nabbed here, but so far we don't have a lot of details about the sugar because journalists have not yet been allowed to enter there. But what we are doing, we are waiting for the Joint Parliamentary Committee. In their schedule, they are supposed to be arriving here around 11 a.m. and then they'll be able to proceed on the inspection of the sugar, which is supposed to be 59,000 bags, as I have noted earlier. But apart from that, also around 1 p.m., the same parliamentary committee will be moving to West Kenya Sugar Industry, which is now in Kakamega County, also to do some of the inspection there, and also maybe to find out what kind of sugar is being repackaged there, and also if the sugar that was important has been reprocessed, or because we had seen earlier there were allegations that some of this contraband sugar was not being reprocessed, but it was just being repackaged and sold into the market. So we are here in Webuye at Pan Paper, where it is in Bungoma County, where the parliamentary committee will be starting its inspection before it moves ahead to Kakamega County at West Kenya Sugar Factory. And apart from that, actually also Western Region has been hit by sugar crisis in regard to these contraband sugar. Early in the morning, while I was moving around and checking in some shops, sugar prices have gone higher. And I was speaking to one of the businessmen there in Kakamega County and also here in Bungoma, who noted that because of the entry of the contraband sugar and the fear of locals from buying sugar from those millers who have been linked to the entry of such kind of sugar that might not be safe to the consumption of humans, now the prices have gone higher. Yesterday, sugar 50 kg bag was going for 4,300, but today I can tell you the prices have gone higher because there's shortage of that sugar, which is now going at a fee of 5,500 per bag, which is 50 kg. So what we are waiting to do here is to see what the parliamentary committee will be doing, the inspection, maybe the number of bags that are stored here in a warehouse in Pan Paper Rai, and also apart from that, also ask them what are they doing to make sure that maybe the prices of sugar doesn't go so high, because currently we're experiencing a very high shortage of sugar in Western Region. So as I noted earlier, 11 a.m. the parliamentary committee will be here, and at 1 p.m. they'll be moving to West Kenya Sugar Factory in Kakamega County, Ashley.
All right, many thanks, Willie Lusige, for those updates. Willie Lusige reporting from Webuye, where the Joint Parliamentary Committee is expected to tour some of those depots. And it seems like it's not just Webuye that seems to be witnessing some sugar shortage. In Garissa Town, also sugar shortage has hit its environs, with a kilogram of sugar going for between 180 shillings to 200 shillings. Hamza Yusuf is keeping tabs on that story, and here is an interview he had with some of the residents.
Well, there has been a lot of public outcry regarding to the sugar. People from Northeastern, especially Garissa, Wajir and Mandera, are saying they are now selling this sugar in a double price, which, is not fair to some of their customers. They're saying they're selling maybe 1 kilo of sugar, about 200 shillings or about 180 shillings. And they're saying they feel like they're squeezing a lot, their customers, and they are putting blames to those people who are, dealing with this sugar, especially in the ports of Mombasa, Malaba, and maybe other border areas. They're saying this sugar does not contain anything, according to the residents here, although they have not gone through the right procedure. But they're saying no one, is reported to have died in regards of maybe taking this sugar. More so, some of the people whom we spoke to, they're saying it is not right for them to feel like they're being squeezed as a country, and also considering that some of them are running this legitimate business, they're saying it's quite fair for them to understand the situation on what's happening on the ground and getting more information, especially to get the consideration of this sugar.
Tunataka serikali itatue maneno, hiyo maneno iko kati yao, wasilete kwa raia. raia inaumia. Tunataka waangalie hali ya serikali, waangalie hali ya wananchi yao. Sio wanachezea raia, sio wanaangamiza raia, sio wanachezea raia kabisa. Hiyo maneno inafaa kutatuliwa kabla haijakuja kwa sukari. Angaliwa mahali inatoka. Kuna watu ambao wanasimamia kushughulika hiyo maneno. Sasa imekuja kwa store naambiwa iko na sumu, ninashikwa ati sukari namna hii. Hiyo yote mimi naona udhaifu yote imetoka kwa serikali. Wajirekebishe. Sababu watu wanatumia sukari njia mingi sana. Wengine wanakoroga na chapati, mandazi, anjera, vitu mingi sana, chai. Inafanyaga mambo mingi sana. Inashika mambo mingi sana. Hiyo yote sasa hakuna. Ila mtu alikuwa ananunua nusu kilo, sasa hataweza kununua hata kota kwa sababu imekuwa pesa mingi sana.
Na wale wanasema sukari iko na sumu, tumeona mtu
hiyo mimi hatukuona hiyo maneno. Hiyo maneno nafikiri mfuko yao. Wajirekebishe wenyewe.
Maneno gani hiyo?
Hiyo kusema iko na sumu, sio ati wakati inakuja kwa raia ndio inasema sukari iko na sumu. Hiyo inaonekana ni siasa kati ya wenye siasa. Kwa hivyo tafadhali sana wasiumize mali ng'ombe mbili ikibigana, raia inaumia, nyazi inaumia. Kwa hivyo raia isifanywe nyazi.
Na serikali ingejaribu kuingilia kati imalize hii maneno ya shida ya sukari. Ndio watu wakazi wa Garissa tuwe na sukari ambaye inapatikana Garissa kote bila wasiwasi wote. Bila mwananchi kujihisi hawezi kununua sukari kwa bei nafuu. Ambaye serikali inasema mambo mingi sukari iko sumu na tujashuhudia kitu kama hiyo tangu awali. Kama iko na huruma na wananchi, sukari yetu tuwekewe bei nafuu na tuweze kila maskini aweze kununua sukari na maduka zetu zipate sukari ya kutosha bila kuzingatia wasiwasi wote wa aina sukari katika mipaka yetu yote Garissa na Kenya mzima, kaunti zote za Kenya. Tusikuwe na hali ya tashwishi yote ili tuwe na ile utangamano moja, tupate sukari Garissa bila kuwa wewe unaambiwa mwananchi wa chini sukari iko na sumu na iko na wasiwasi mingi sana, kwa sababu wananchi wanateseka. Maisha ya mwananchi bila sukari haiwezekani, ndio. Kwa hivyo sasa yangu ya mwisho ningependa kuambia serikali iweze kuweka mikakati na nguvu kwa mwananchi tuweze kupata sukari ya hali ya juu na ambayo haina sumu yote, aina yote ya hii kitu inaitwa poison na hii vitu mingi hao walagai wanaweka ndani yake, waweze kumaliza hii shida ile Garissa isiwe na shida yote wa sukari. Kuanzia hapo awali kama zamani tuweze hiyo shida imalizwe.
Well, the last time Kenya did business with Somalia or Somalia did business with Kenya was 2012 when the government officially closed the border, especially border point 1 in Mandera, and also they closed the one of Liboy, Doble, Kulbio, and also Hulugo was closed by then because of insecurity. The Kenya government, has accused accused the militia who are crossing from Somalia, who are using the porous border or who are taking advantage of the porous border, and they were doing a lot of attacks by then. So these are some of the reasons why the government closed the border of Kenya and Somalia. And we spoke to the regional commissioner, Ambassador Mohammed Saleh, who told us that they might revisit this matter. They might, reopen the Kenya-Somalia border because now the security situation in northeastern is stable, and maybe perhaps it will be advisable for maybe Kenya government to consider doing business with Somalia so that they also generate some revenue. This is some of what he had to tell us.
The government has now decided to reopen the border officially so that Kenyans and people from Somalia can do legitimate business. We intend to open Mandera border point, Elwak border point. In Garissa, we are opening Liboy and Hulugo, which used to exist before, so that Kenyans and people from Somalia can do legitimate business. Right now, we have seen that certain elements from both countries are bringing in contraband goods and counterfeit goods. And this is not good for business because now you have seen a lot of poisonous foodstuffs, especially sugar, have been discovered. And this contraband business can bring and endanger can endanger the lives of Kenyans. So we're going to fast track the reopening of the border between Kenya and Somalia. The matter is already being addressed by the relevant authorities of government, Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Finance, through Kenya Revenue Authority, Immigration, which is under Interior. We are looking at these issues so that Kenyans can do good business, and also the country can get revenue from this business, because I think if they are allowed to bring in, we shall make huge profits for our country, because we are also going to benefit as Kenyans more than the Somali people. We have been able to contain the Al-Shabaabs out of all the urban centers. They are now contained along the border of Kenya and Somalia. Few of them here putting IEDs and maybe sneaking in and sneaking out along the border areas. But out of the entire region, they cannot try to come into any urban center. They can't try to come into Mandera, big centers like Mandera, Elwak, Wajir, big towns like Garissa, Dadaab, Hulugo, Ijara. They can't come in because they've been contained. So it is very, very safe for us to do business now with our neighbors here.
The focus of the country right now is to see if those who broke the law will be, dealt with accordingly. And residents of Garissa will remain hoping that the situation of the sugar will also be given priority, especially those who are doing small businesses.
Thank you very much, Hamza Yusuf there. Now, away from sweet